Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel again, and welcome to the stream. Ali, I'm not sure if you are here, but if you are or if you are not, you're obviously going to see it later on, so welcome anyway. He's the creator of this magnificent piece of software. I just had a chat with him on Messenger. He said he'll give it a watch. So Ali, good morning if you're there. Otherwise, good morning for later. See, Uncle John is pushed already. Hey, Uncle John, you can go. It's fine. I'm going to be like 5 minutes, then I'm going. Anyway.
Well, I left you plenty of room.
Okay, cool. I just don't have any control over this pushback because it's the built-in PMDG one. Okay, so I hope I don't crash into you, but okay, we can do that just now. I just want to quickly show Ollie one or two things. Now, before we do that, I just want to put you in the picture, sir. Let's do this quickly. What the hell's that? No, man, not what I want. PC. Okay.
Are you streaming on Discord?
I'm on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. All right. Okay, so that's my PC specs, just to put you in the picture. And what I found with the PMDG, and just for the record, there's no other scenery, nothing from FlightSim.to, nothing from any other developer, nothing. This is default 2020 with your scenery. It does hit my frame rates a little bit. It is... You know, it is a bit heavy. Okay, so I'm not complaining and I'm not criticizing. I love what I see and I love what I have. Okay, so just put it into perspective. But for guys like me with potato PCs, it seems to be still that a little bit too heavy on the frames. Okay, so I'm going to use it as is. I'm going to enjoy it, and thank you so much for making it. I mean, this is something, you know, I've been looking out for quite some time now, you know, holding out for it and hoping and so on, and all the time we've been speaking. So thank you so much. It looks exquisite. It is absolutely phenomenal. I really like it. Ooh, there's another Skymatix over there. All right, there's Uncle John, there's me. Okay, so I had a request to fly a local airline, so that's why I'm in the Mango. I anyway don't have any liveries for the PMDG for Skymatix yet, so it's just one of those things. So yeah, enjoy it with me. This scenery, you can buy it from some market, guys. I would highly recommend it. I mean, it is the best scenery ever for Johannesburg, for Oliver Tambo. You know, I know this areas, the areas here and the airport very well. We frequent it. I mean, it's the main airport here in South Africa, and I tell you what, this is just absolutely exquisitely done. So yeah, Ali, thanks again. I'm gonna get going. If there's any questions you have or something, or you need me to check something, just continue talking on Messenger. We'll have a look. One of the things that is happening, okay, just as a matter of interest, because of the frame rate issue, I did get a packet loss sending data out to YouTube. I did get a warning now. We've lost 26% of our packets. So if you guys see any disturbance in the stream, it's just because my little Mickey Mouse processor can't seem to actually cope all that well in this situation. So all my problem. I did. I saw the train. It was moving at one hell of a speed, in and out again. But I saw it. Yeah, it's very well done. Good morning anyway, Crescendo. Sorry, I did not forget about you. Just a little bit preoccupied. TG Will and Patty. So you sent me a PM as well. Let's see. I removed every single last bit of South African scenery, everything. The only two pieces of scenery that is active in my sim right now is FAOR and FACT. That's it. I've taken out everything, Orbex, all the FlightSim.to stuff, everything. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Right, Uncle John, I'm starting my APU.
Okay, sir. Standing by.
Apparently, I'm doing flight level 340, sir.
I think I'm doing 36.
Okay, yeah. It's cool.
I can change it to 34.
No. 36, I think in my mind, is anyway a better altitude, but this is, I'm just sticking to what somebody gave me. I think it's about 150. I can double check just now. Yeah, 50 is good. Right, that's all done. Before I set that, I have to be on the APU. Otherwise, we just get it shuts down. Oh, I need my volume back. Yeah, no, I'm super proud of it. Patty, this is like a dream come true. How many years have we not waited for a proper thing? I mean, Trevor, TDG in X-Plane did a very good job of the X-Plane version. You know, I don't know what happened to him. I'm actually worried. I hope he's still around. I hope he's okay. It'll be so cool if he can just do one for us for X-Plane 12 as well now. But this one for 2020, it's super. I mean, the default one always worked on my nerves with all these buildings that were all over the place here. Nah. Right, okay. I'm going to start my pushback. Let's call this Doug.
Flight, Nico.
Thank you. Nice to
Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback and start. They want the tail to our left. Roger that. Ready for pushback. Tail to the left. Release brake brake, please.
It is released.
Brakes released. Brakes released. Here we go.
Yeah, the scroll wheel of mine is a bit sensitive. Yeah, attention to detail like that. I mean, this is world-class scenery, eh? Really nice. Armand, Patty, coming back to that flight we did last night into Queenstown, it's hectic, man. I tell you, that approach we did last night is the easy one. If you do it from the lakeside 05, it's much more difficult, but you've got to pay attention to the correct chart, because all the charts except one or two are for class A and B aircraft, not for class C. So if you want to do it properly, ooh, look at this thing. Wow, that's not really an L, that's more like a U, but okay, you won't complain too much. So yeah, if you really want a challenge, do the 05 approach, but make sure you use the correct chart so that you get that circle that you have to hand fly around that little island they've got there on the right hand side. It's funny that they've got both hills, you know, on the right hand side. No matter which side you approach, it's really cool.
Watch for the slope release from guidance on your left. Have a good flight.
Morning, Peter. Well, Uncle John, at least I didn't bump you, sir.
Well, I was getting ready to shout at you.
Ah.
It was my nose I was worried about.
Ah.
Which Peter did you say good morning to?
Hey, Jock. I think I said to you earlier already good morning. Anyway, welcome to you too. I think I didn't say good morning to you on stream, it was earlier.
Bobby Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, Patty, don't be fooled. You're probably gonna get it to work the first time, but you've got to really concentrate, man. And then it takes practice and practice and practice and practice. Yes, sir. Mango Airlines. Oh man, I was so heart sore yesterday. The last Mango aircraft was flying across Africa to its new destination or to its original owners or whatever it is, but it's left South Africa. So Mango doesn't have any aircraft anymore. I've heard rumors that the state want to sell it. I don't know what they're going to sell, because with no aircraft and no pilots, I don't know what's left in terms of value in the actual airline. I don't know if a route has got value or how they determine it, but yeah, we had good fun, good times in these cockpits. I was privileged enough to sit in this jump seat quite a few times, and you know, it's just awesome, man, awesome. Right, taxi light on, APU off, APU bleed is off. Better concentrate. Morning. Yeah, we want a Skymatix livery. I've dropped the request, you know, in the air, but nobody's taken me up on it to make me a livery yet. I'll have to speak to the 3 guys that have been making liveries and see which one of them would be willing to actually do a PMDG for us. Use that timer. Right, I'm gonna go, sir. Let's get cracking. I've just got to press that thing at the right place and then not press it twice like I did, because this thing does not want to release. And if it doesn't want to release, it doesn't want to release. I clicked it probably 5, 6, 7 times there. So weird.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. But the other airport is MHTG, Toncontin. You must search for my videos on Toncontin. Ask Neil here, the Flying Scotsman. He'll tell you about Toncontin. That is one hell of a challenge. And then there's one, I can't remember exactly which one it was. It's in the Peruvian mountains, I think. It's high up there in South America. It is the most deceptive runway. It is extremely long and wide, and trust me, you always land either hard or you crash. It's just amazing how difficult it is, that stupid runway, because it messes with your mind. We must do a couple of challenges again, then you'll see. Morning, Scotsman.
Echo.
Yes.
Have you started your 8 cars?
No, I didn't, sir.
Start your 8 cars.
I did. Can you believe it? I did. Sorry, my bad. I did.
Okay.
Peter, I'll probably do a flight later on this evening again, but then it'll be back in the Zebo. It's scary and cool because it happens very fast. That runway is very short. You have to be light enough in the aircraft, you know, not to overshoot it, and you have to have all brakes, everything going when you stop there, man. And if you don't turn correctly, you miss that runway completely. That is one heck of an airport to land at. Yes. They land A340s and stuff there. I must just try and remember what the name is. It's high up in the mountains, and you have to do an RNP 0.1 or something into it. And it's like it's got a ravine that you have to cross over, and then the ravine goes to the left. And as you come in, yes, I tell you, messes with your mind. Huh? You think you're gonna land softly and gently, and it hits you. It's just perspective, I suppose. Good luck, Peter. Why did I pull this flap lever so far? I don't know. But I did. No, not that one. No, Patty. No. You can do it straight into that airport. It's huge. Like I said, the A340s land there. It's a huge runway, but it's exceptionally long and wide to accommodate that. The length is because of the high altitude. I think it's like 9,000 foot, so in the air above sea level. So it needs to be long. Yeah. I'll go sleep on it sometime, and I'll let you know what the name of that thing is, because I can't remember. Nope. No. Well, if I look at the charts, I'll immediately tell you, but I'm going to have to go fetch it, find it. Right, I'm lining up, Uncle John.
I'm watching.
Before takeoff procedure.
Oh, you have to do SBRJ. Oh man, you haven't lived until you've done an SBRJ land. Oh yeah, that's just out of this world, man. Totally not normal.
Traffic.
Before takeoff procedure complete. Ready for before takeoff checklist.
Alright, so let's go.
What are you backing up for?
I'm not backing up. That's a network issue. Promise. Toga.
Gotcha.
You've done Paro, hey, Patty? Have you done Paro? In Bhutan, in the Himalayas? Hello, Anthony.
knots.
Ja, Lay is the other one. Oh my goodness, you must do Lay. If you've done Paro, you must do Lay. Because there is also a lot of hand flying. You come over the airport and then you have to turn and... Oh my goodness, I need to watch what I'm driving. Yeah, you go over the airport and you have to turn back and hand fly it down. Right? Ah, that is amazing. Well, Armand, what you need to do is you need to do the high altitude challenge tour that I made in the VA, in the Skymatix VA, because there, and I would recommend doing that in the Zebra. I don't know if the PMDG will do it, because of the added different pressurization systems and stuff the Zebra's got that the PMDG doesn't have. So you might think about that. I don't know, go give it a try, you know, who knows. But that is interesting when you fly the hot and high conditions, when your density altitude of the airport is like 12, 13,000 foot. You know, I mean, the aircraft were just never really designed for it. So if you want the challenge, go try all those airports, man. Those things work on your nerves. Yeah, you'll love that high altitude challenge tour, I promise you, especially in VR.
Toga.
Stabilized.
Thank you, Uncle John. Yeah, I had a lot of fun setting up that tour. That was amazing because you really have to think what you do and how you do it.
Eighty knots. Throttle full.
Will do.
Positive rate.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I've passed myself a little bit already. I must try and get my bearings, see where I'm at. As far as I know, we've missed the opportunity. See, there's part of the ridge over there. Let's see. I didn't follow myself the whole time, so I'm not sure exactly where I'm at. I can guess, and it looks like if it wasn't as flat over there, I would say I stay somewhere over there, but it's too flat, man. There's no ridge. Where's the ridge? If you look there in the distance, you can see the ridge, but it's not the same place.
Transition altitude.
Nevada Rocks. Hello, good morning. Hello, Ryan. I didn't change any settings. This is just the default. I'm not clever enough for 2020 to know all the settings. Patty here is my mentor some days. He tells me what to switch on and off. I don't know. See, Patty can answer that if he tells me to switch it off or not. And then, yeah, the parking brake, you're correct. Works like when you put the Zebra in the realism setting, you know. The problem is that it just doesn't listen to me. I step on the brake, I release it, I have to pump it sometimes. You can press this thing until it feels like it wants to release. You can forget it. On my system, it just doesn't.
Flight level 100. Landing lights switches off.
CFD. What on earth is CFD visualization? Are you talking about the thermal stuff? No, you guys are lucky. For me, it's stubborn. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then what I found is there's like a spot there by the P for the pool. That's about my sweet spot where it releases. So yeah, we were flying in America last night into San Diego. We were going over the mountains there, and we had it on. It looks so cool. It's amazing when you see them. It was like fireworks. You must check my last night's stream. We did 2 flights, and I had it on coming into San Diego. I wouldn't know. The only way I know how to switch on these thermals is to go here. Somebody told me yesterday, show 3D thermals. If that's it, it's that. If it's not that, no, I'm not doing anything during the flight. Yeah. Okay, but now this CFD, what does it stand for? What's the long version of CFD? Oh, computed flight dynamics. Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Enjoy, Neil. Looking forward to the video. Enjoy, Patty. Talk later. Well, Nevada rocks. Look what happened in X-Plane 12 now. We're still waiting for the proper fix for our wing problem that we have. It's funny. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta laugh, man. Oh yeah, Scotsman, I see a couple of guys have mentioned that workaround here. By the way, Uncle John, are you still here?
Of course.
Just checking. Listen, you know the airport visual system from Flight Factor that we use to determine the taxiways and things in X-Plane 11?
Yes.
Somebody put a workaround here in Discord, I think in X-Plane 12 compatibility. If you follow those instructions, you can actually get it working in X-Plane 12 and it works.
Nico, I was working on it yesterday. The problem is, it's not accepting registration. There are problems with their end taking the registration.
Okay, but if you register it in X-Plane 11, it should pick up on the same registration in 12. I did not have any problem porting it over to 12. Make sure that it registers in 11.
Okay, I'll try that.
Otherwise, go to the forum or send them an email or something. Let them just reset your account.
I put a ticket in.
Good. Okay, then it's halfway solved anyway.
It's a data file that's in a different place in 12.
Yes. Yeah.
It's coffee time, Nico.
Yep. I just finished mine. Flight Symmetrics, no, I'm not comparing. I'm just having some fun. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not going to compare these things. I don't want to be known as the asshole in the equation. So I pick up on things. I know what the differences are, but I'm not going to go and make a hoo-ha about it. I've heard, Neil. I've heard, yeah. Hello, Tyrone. Ah, okay. I've been in the beta system since 3 betas ago. This is like my 4th beta that I'm doing. So what's it? That would be then beta 8. If this is 11, I think that's where I started with the betas, and it's Patty's fault. He's not here, so I can blame him. But it was his fault. He got me into it, and when we finished the U10 beta, what happened was I forgot to switch it off because I was kind of fed up. I didn't want to do another beta, and then after U11 got installed on my system, I tried to remove it, and I almost ended up having to reinstall my whole simulator. Thankfully, we could recover it and just continue on U11. So once U11 is done, I'll probably just get off the betas. But it was fun while it lasted, you know. The one thing that did bite me big time, if you go back 3 streams back, you'll see I was flying in DirectX 12. We lost the upper DU, and when I selected descent now from the FMC, we lost the whole autopilot. It just died. I mean, this PMDG was broken as anything, and I started hand flying down into San Diego, and then we had a power failure. Oh man, I was so annoyed. I was ranting for 2 hours afterwards. Thankfully, Thunder, who's one of my friends here on Discord and here on YouTube, he was here to lend an ear, and I was just moaning for 2 hours. That was the most devastating sudden crash of a flight in a long time. I was so looking forward to flying this thing down by hand, and it just didn't work out. Flight Symmetrics, yeah, come to Discord, then we can talk. I really don't want to be known as the asshole in the equation. I don't want to really compare these things. There are glaring differences, and I don't mind talking about the glaring differences. The PMDG is from a different era than what the Zebo mod is. The Zebo mod can, via the EFB, be toned down back to represent this version of the aircraft. But those are the known things. At the end of the day, my best recommendation is get both, fly both. You will have a day in your mind where you just want to fly the one and not the other, and then you just do it, make yourself happy. Well, looks like I'm almost at cruise level, sir.
Just going to check mine now. I'm at 30, just coming up to 31.
Yeah. The one thing that needs to be fixed, and whether this is FS2020 related or PMDG related, that annoys me at this point in time, is the fact that during takeoff and landing the aircraft appears to be too light. It's like there's no weight in it. It's like you're flying a bit special. If you just touch the yoke, I've got a honeycomb yoke, I just pull it or push it just a millimeter too far, this thing hops, skips and jumps like it's an aerobatic aircraft, and that's totally unrealistic. So whether that's now something with SU11, the Beta, or something PMDG needs to look at, I don't know. I don't spend a lot of time in 2020, guys, honestly. I fly it when you see me fly it, and maybe once a month or so, just on my own, maybe just one flight. It's not my main sim, it's not where I spend my time, so I don't know it that well to really know who's to blame or what's to change or whatever. I don't know. No. I only fly either the Zebo, this aircraft, or the Phoenix, and the Phoenix is my favorite in 2020 still.
To level.
Offer everybody £1,000 if they ever see me fly 2020.
Okay, you will pay anybody £1,000 British pound sterling if they ever see you fly 2020. Okay, Uncle John, that's a big story. I thought you were going to buy it next week.
Nico, I'm curling up laughing here. Stop it. I just looked out the window, see if I could see any pigs flying.
Look, if you can make peace in your mind that it's two different simulators, two different versions of the 800, okay, you can have as much fun in 2020 as you have with the Zebo and vice versa. Okay, I was dying to fly the New Zealand Queenstown approach last night, so go watch my last stream, scroll to the end, then you'll see it was the first time in my life I've ever flown the PMDG in there. I've always just done the Zebo mod, so it was really fun, and flying the final turn around that hill, visually coming back and landing there. It's fun. You must make it fun for yourself, man. Do your best. Here's your answer, Tyrone. I cannot remember checking the cabin in the 700, in the 700 and the 800. I actually have to go back and check if the 700 has it, but up until now, up until this generation of PMDG, they never had cabins like this. If you managed to get into a cabin, it was, I don't know, very watered down, wonky and all. But in essence, the PMDG has always just been this cabin. Once you go through that door, there was nothing. So it's very nice to see a bit of progress in that regard, that there is now a bit of a cabin. Let's see how far we are. 436 nautical miles for top of descent. Oh my goodness.
So, guys, please give him loads of questions. I don't want him falling asleep.
Wake me when we get there, Uncle John. Yeah, let's have a nice chat. We can keep each other busy that way.
Remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the questions if they like them, please.
Uncle John, you're going to have to come to your mic.
I said, why are you thinking about any questions you want to ask Nico? Please hit the like button.
Yeah. This camera that works completely the opposite direction of the X-Plane one always confuses me. I have to move the mouse first to remember where I'm at and how to do this.
Anthony, trust me, Nico will confirm it. When pigs fly, I'll get 2020.
How's that, Tyrone? Okay, Peter, thanks for popping in. Have a good day. Talk later. Yeah, it's a nice one. Hello, David. No, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. Family first.
What's your max speed, Nico? 78?
77. Flight Simrex, yeah, this evening. I'm literally doing this flight on request. Okay, I never elaborated on that, but somebody actually asked me to do this flight, so I'm just being the nice guy and, you know, satisfying the need. So yeah, we'll be back in Explain 12 later. I'm kind of hoping, I don't know if it will happen, but I'm kind of hoping we get a bit of a Zebo update again either today or tomorrow, eh, Uncle John?
Oh, I hope so.
And that we will definitely stream the moment that comes. I've spoken to Zebo about a couple of things he wants changing, and the guys have been testing the Zebo again quite extensively in the last 2 days for something Zebo asked them to do, you know. So I did not have the chance because I was working. I was not involved with that one, but we'll stream it when it comes.
Yeah, I was on that all day yesterday.
Yeah. I see Mac did some more testing as well.
Yeah.
Anytime, Flight Simetics. If I stream, it will be in the region of about 1600 Zulu. That's about the best time for me to stream. So unless something unforeseen happens, we'll go fly. We got some new scenery for Explain 12 for Heathrow. So what I want to do is set up a flight to fly into Heathrow. I'm not sure from where yet, but that is the plan. Hey, Uncle John.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes. Origami Studios released a brand new version for Explain 12 for EGLL. You have to buy it via the Anybuilds store. And in fact, it was on special. I'm not sure if the special is still on because it's part of the VATSIM Cross the Pond event. So they gave us like 15 or 20% discount. I can't remember how much it was. Don't hold me to it, please. I think it was 15%. They were, so it was a couple of cheaper, and I just grabbed it, and it's brilliant. What a scenery. It is stunning. And it's only for Explain 12, by the way. It won't work on Explain 11. Since I need to go open the garage door quickly for the wife, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Right, I'm back.
Nico. Nico,
Yes, sir.
I watched a program last night about one of your ex-fellow countrymen,
Oh, yeah?
Elon Musk.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Apparently, he's the richest man in the world.
Yes, so they say.
I think he said he left South Africa when he was 7.
No, he was like 17 or 18.
I'm only going by what he said on the video.
Yeah. Yeah, he was very fortunate. He got in the right place at the right time.
His gambles paid off.
Yeah, and he's gambled a bit, eh? David, to answer your question, it's very, very well represented. I mean, this is the way it does look in the area where we are now. Very good photo scenery. What I do with my Auto for XP, for instance, is I only do the important bits, because as we fly now, we're literally flying into the semi-arid desert called the Karoo. And I mean, it's desert, there's nothing happening there. So in my latest version of my Auto for XP, I never even made the Karoo. I just went all around the coast, all around the perimeters, you know, the whole outskirts of the country, and then all the mountainous areas, the beautiful places, you know, the places where it counts. So when I do it for X-Plane 12, I might consider, you know, adding the middle bit as well. But I mean, it's what you see here is what it is, you know. Let's see where we're at. Let me just zoom in onto the map a little bit. Right, so we're just passing Jacobsdal. The next town is going to be Hope Town. And
Nico,
yeah.
update them on the Orbex updates where we're at.
Oh, yeah. Orbex has actually released their initial libraries for X-Plane 12, and they've released the first couple of sceneries. So you've got Palm Springs and YBBN Brisbane has been released for X-Plane 12 as well. I haven't looked at it this morning. I mean, it came in like a flood all of a sudden within a day or so. They just started pouring things out, you know, so hopefully they keep the momentum and we get a couple of airports a day or something. We'll have to see. Yeah, let me quickly start my Orbex. Pull that control panel. There is Orbex Central. Let's start it up. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, so this is Orbeck Central. There you can see the global range has got the libraries in it. Just is what it is. Then we've got the Palm Springs for Explain 12 and Brisbane. Brisbane is one of those airports I go to every now and then. I'll consider buying that, but I don't have a need for Palm Springs at this point in time. So I'm just checking it out. Warming it up.
Morning.
Vim, I realized I had my mic muted. Yeah, it's been a tough 3 weeks. I'm 95% better. Still have a bit of a cough, but otherwise okay. Are we there yet? Shut up and suck on your sucker. It's strawberry flavored just for you. That's not how you wanted to be greeted. I'm sorry. Go to the galley. It's fully stocked. Take what you need. We'll get there soon.
Very and easy. Stop it. Profits, sir. Profits.
Oh, Uncle John, the guys are paying extra 30% for the airport, the aircraft, well, the airfare tickets this morning. So, I mean, we charged them for it. They might as well get value now.
As long as the credit card passed, that's fine.
Oh, well, they couldn't get on if they didn't buy the tickets. So we've smoked them already, man. We got our money's worth. Yeah, I'm 261 nautical miles from top of descent.
$293.
Okay. Yeah, you remind me of the auntie there by the Christmas dinner who took the lamb shanks, and she put 2 or 3 lamb shanks in an extra large handbag she brought with her, you know, and made sure she took some meat home. The Christmas lunch people didn't see. Scotsman, You didn't know when you bought the ticket, man. It's all included. But we made sure we made a good profit. Uncle John, we shouldn't let out all our secrets on a stream live here on YouTube for the whole world to know that we're business people.
Listen, they're going to find out one day because we're going public next week.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. Thanks for telling me.
Going to top up our pension fund.
Yeah. That castle needs new flooring, I suppose.
Exactly.
See. Oh, ye of little faith. Scotsman, I'll give you a family discount, don't worry. Don't worry, we'll come to some arrangement, man, don't worry.
Typical Scotsman.
Shame, man.
Sad.
Yes, Patty, I do. And the only two pieces of scenery I have in this FS 2020 currently for South Africa is FAOR and FACT. Nothing else. Nothing from Orbex, nothing from FlightSim.to, nothing. I don't know. We're going to find out. It was reasonable until you look towards Cape Town City. But we'll find out when we fly in there, you know, what the issue is going to be. I started talking to my sales lady at my one supplier yesterday. We're having a meeting on Monday to discuss the possible upgrades to my system. So I want to get the ball rolling slowly but surely. It doesn't mean I'm going to buy immediately, but it does mean that I'm starting to look now. Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
I see we've had a wind change, sir.
Okay.
We need to land runway 19, not 01 anymore.
Okay, let's get it sorted.
Right, so we've got the wind at 170 at 8 knots. So let's have a look, see.
Runway 19 on the ERDAS 1 Bravo.
Something like that, yes. Yep, you got it.
There you go. I know that sound is. I know that.
Yeah, nice. You're also getting a cold now, Rab?
I am.
Yes.
It's either that or breathing in burning paint fumes.
Oof.
Yesterday at work. I'll survive.
Ja, Patty, jy moet my laat weet wat sy sê. Daai is 'n klassiek. Well, the nothingness grows about 6 foot high in this place, I can tell you that. There's nothing there. Right, so on our right hand side, somewhere I suppose more towards maybe that area over there, this little town called Carnarvon, and then over here, somewhere here is Loxton. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a bit more than 6 foot. There's literally nothing growing all over this place. Anyway, I don't know how the people live here, what they do for a living. I swear I don't know. If anybody knows, please tell us. Surely there's got to be something here to keep some economy going. Ah, sheep. Okay. All right. See.
They're good at that. I get it in the outskirts.
Well, apparently they farm with sheep in this area, so maybe it's more to the story. On our wings, somewhere that direction is Victoria West. For those of you who know the area. And then Beaufort West will be a little bit forward. Beaufort West I've been to many times. Ooh, and then we're going to fly right over Sutherland. Now Sutherland is an interesting place. It is home to one of the biggest array telescopes in the world. They do lots and lots of space exploration and stuff from Sutherland because it is also the coldest place, biggest telescope, and weirdest place. Anyway, so it just works in that place. But Sutherland, when you look on the TV weather report, you'll always see that's the coldest place in this country in the winter. And then the other thing I think I saw the other day is they've also got some solar farms and stuff going up there for electricity. Anyway, speaking under correction on that one, but yeah, we're going to fly right over that one.
Who's Tex 080?
Anthony, is it not?
Just took off. Same route.
Oh, no, that's not Anthony. Who's that? That's Johan Lloyd.
Shit.
Yeah, Johan Lloyd. That's it. I know it was an 8, Anthony. I just had to see it to make the distinction between all those zeros. So you're right. This is Johan Lloyd. Johan achieved his 1,000 hours in the Skymatix VA a day or two ago. He sent me a picture on WhatsApp. And yeah, so he did well. He's getting there. Now he says he wants to focus on IVAO and learning how to do the IVAO thing properly.
Good.
Johan, if you can hear me, go. We're holding thumbs for you.
Go.
Anthony, I saw you were flying the 172 earlier. Was that in 2020 or in X-Plane? Did you see that new fancy digital 172 for X-Plane 12? Well, it was released in 11, but we got a free upgrade for 12. Did you check that one from FAOR Labs? I mean, that's a really nice 172. Ah, okay. 1018. I stopped setting up halfway. Why did I do that? I don't know. Damn it. Yeah, that's not nice. Till the load shedding. Yeah, I've learned my lesson with the other night's flight. I can't use the solar that much in the evening because it's all battery then. I mean, no sun, no new power, it's just batteries. So when I can, if I ever stream again, I'll make sure I'm on that bloody battery before I do a stream. Yes, Patty, obviously. I got so distracted. Oh my goodness. 347, and we need to go down to 3,000 on that side. Right, okay, so MCP is set up, PFD is set up, ILS is tuned, set. Right, okay. You guys will see, just as a matter of interest, let me explain something. As we get closer, we're going to hit the mountain ranges. And then, in between those mountains, you will find Sierra, Stolbach, all these famous wine areas and things, and fruits and stuff. I mean, you can go and Google Sierras and Stolbach and these places. I mean, it's marvelous. As you get closer, those mountains are exceptionally high. They're proper mountains. Eh? Then you go over them and you start getting all the greens again and those famous places. Yeah. Okay. Interesting, Anthony. Yep, it is. We've done a couple of George flights here on my channel. And I don't know if YouTube will do the same, but they don't like the ICAO code for George on Twitch. Twitch point blank refuses me to publish anything as long as that ICAO code for George is in my title of my stream. I have to take it out. Yeah, you must come, Wim. You must come. But ideally, if you can afford it, what you need to do is you need to start either in the north and end in the south, or vice versa, because you need to see Cape Town and you need to experience this area we're going to now. And ideally, you also want to experience the Big Five game. So you either want to come to a private game reserve or one of these resorts or stuff here around Johannesburg, or up north towards the Kruger National Park. You know, so those are the two big main attractions that you really need to see. Hey, Uncle John.
Yes.
I just wish
How long will it take us to get to the Kruger?
It's about a 6-hour drive, Uncle John.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's a hell of a drive to get there. The roads aren't what they used to be anymore. Of course, Vim, of course. Hey, Peter. Yeah, yeah. My X-Plane 11 looks the same from this altitude with the orthos for XP. I think we're quite in an area that I mentioned earlier that I don't really have scenery for also for XP, because I didn't do the whole Karoo thing. I think I started probably from Sutherland onwards. I've got the also for XP. Yeah, nice, buddy. Many years ago, we were fortunate enough. My father-in-law stayed in Palabora for like 30 years, and he stayed like a kilometer from the Kruger Park gate there in Palabora. So it was always fun going there and just going out into the park for a day or so. Then you come back and you find all these wild hogs and all the monkeys and everything in his garden. And at night you lie there and you hear the lions roar. Uncle John.
Yes, sir.
This time when you come, we need to go take the tent or use one of their tents, but we need to go sleep next to the lion cages there on the farm. We really need to do that.
Yes, please.
When was I there? Wednesday. I was there on Wednesday. And 7 p.m. like clockwork, those lions started roaring, man. And you can hear them for like 2, 3, 4 kilometers. Eh? They were going crazy.
Top of the set, Nico.
How many?
10.
All right, okay.
You are. Like, you're 10 minutes.
Oh, were you talking about me? Okay. Oops. Thank you, sir. Those are the beginning of the mountains I was telling you about. Look, there is a nice big ridge coming up. From there on, you know, you're in the Western Cape now. Sutherland is going to be somewhere here. We're just going to have it on our left, pass by somewhere. 2 minutes, Uncle John.
Sorry?
2 minutes, then it's top of descent for me.
Yes, I'm watching.
Ready for descent procedure.
Goes. Fly down.
Yep. Now the interesting thing is, last night it didn't want to descend below 10,000 feet. I had to level change to intervene, so I'd like to see what happens now. I think on the second flight last night it actually did go below 10,000, but that first one,
QNH 1018.
Yep.
Elevation 149.
Correct, sir.
350.
Approach top of descent.
The airport is somewhere down there. That should be Table Mountain that we can faintly see, and then airport somewhere there.
I believe it's starting by top of the set there.
Enjoy, Uncle John. Yeah, but it's amazing when I watch someone else's stream also. I sometimes just want to recenter the view or something, and then I realize it's not mine.
There we go. On our way down.
Hello, Jason. Yep, agree with you. Do you guys see the thermals? Look, there's the visual representation, those 3D representations for the thermals. You see those lines? Look, see? Cool, eh? Yeah, yeah. Press the button. Press the button. Yeah, I saw something like that, buddy. Ooh, look at that wind shift. Wow. Yeah, it's a bit wild, eh? I haven't really bothered with it. I just imported the Zebo profile at one point in time and I basically left it. Oh yeah, definitely needs more refinement. Yes, Uncle John?
I think I slipped up. I should have used Explain 11 about the orthos.
Ah, it's fine, Uncle John. If we fly again tomorrow, what we'll do is I'll fly Explain 11 with you then, and we fly back to Joburg or we fly to, I don't know, somewhere. Just to have the orthos, okay?
Yeah, so
If we can manage to do that, we'll do that. There's Table Mountain, yay! There's the airport. Right. Huh?
I don't know. I'm about 12 miles behind you now.
Okay.
No idea.
Flight Simulator, no, I'm not even going to try that. Me and Sasa wanted to do it a while ago, and there were so many things that went wrong that we didn't actually do it. No. I don't have the energy to do it with PMDG. When I come to FS 2020, this is my escape. This is where I just want to have some peace and quiet. I don't want to worry about things working and not working. Eh? Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
You're going to turn on a downwind leg. If you can just extend it slightly, I'll make a plan and get on the ground, okay?
You can do, but I don't. I'm going to slow right up.
Do that, do that.
Going down to 180.
Transition level. Ready for approach checklist.
Hello, Gert. Yes, yeah, it's right there behind that little arm there. Let's go that side. Oh my goodness. There's your waterfront right there. I pressed the wrong button and yes, I did. Yeah, there we go.
Oh. You're about almost nearing to turn right, aren't you?
Negative, sir. I'm going to do a visual approach for 19. I'm going to take a shortcut. So that's why if you can turn right and then you can just, you know, join up on the ILS, you'll be fine. I'll be on the ground by then. Yeah, the FPS is terrible.
Flaps 10 set.
Yeah, this FPS is terrible. It's just not allowing for proper flowing flight.
Flaps 5 set.
Flight slow.
And now my buttons has died again on my yoke. See, you're trying to fight one side and then you lose track of the other side.
Flight slow.
You're trying to get the bloody buttons to work. I overshot that runway a little bit. Look at this. Look at this. FPS. It is terrible. No, this FPS, Anthony, is terrible. It is one hell of a big problem. And because the computer is struggling, I'm losing now frames that goes out to YouTube. So if you guys are seeing any buffering, it's because my system just cannot handle, you know, the pressure of broadcasting and trying to cope with this bad FPS. I mean, this thing is probably utilizing 100% or more of the CPU right now, you know, or at least 100% of it. It's like just too much. Just too much.
Yeah, you've frozen up.
Okay, well then you guys just need to press Control and F5. That's it.
I've done that. Nico. Still frozen.
Sync rate.
Yeah, it just means my computer can't cope. That's all.
Approaching minimums.
Yeah, my computer is frozen now completely. Oh, this is terrible.
Sync rate.
Oh, this is terrible to try and land like
Sync
this.
rate. 30. 20. 10.
Stream buffering and all. Hope you guys have seen something now. Just try again, Uncle John.
Okay. Negative.
Video altimeter.
This is terrible. This is terrible.
Just got you on the land.
Yeah, this is terrible. Sorry,
Well,
guys.
yeah. Just turning into finals now.
Alright, I'm gonna get off the run, but I'm on the other end. You can land already.
Plenty of time.
Sorry, guys. The FPS here was so bad. This computer was just totally overutilized. It just couldn't do the broadcasting and the flying and everything else. It was horrific. It was terrible. We can do a replay just now and see if it looks a little better on the replay. Runway vacated, Uncle John.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll check it just now.
Just turning on final now.
Alright.
Localizer capture.
World capture.
Can't even look proper in my own cabin cockpit. Come on.
8 miles.
Radio altimeter.
Yeah, thank goodness he did that, Scotsman. I mean, really. So, let's do this. Oh, look at this. Turn, man. Turn. Oh, goodness. There's Uncle John's lights.
Take your seats, prepare for landing. Flaps 15 set. Flaps 25 set. Flaps 30 set. Ready for landing checklist.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you just landed.
Yeah.
Taxi lights on.
A bit of rock and rolling going on there.
You're not kidding.
500. Clear to land runway 19.
$400. $800. Approaching decision.
Dear lordy.
200. 400 miles.
I was hoping we could see a little better, but I'll get closer.
100. 50, 80, 20. 10.
Beautiful. Damn it.
Break up.
Yeah, that didn't help us much, but okay, let's go taxiing.
Auto brake in use.
Let's go. No, Anthony, this is the FSDG one, but it's one hell of a rough one on FPS. Hello, Reggie. There's no other scenery, nothing except default 2020 loaded at this point in time, and it is very, very FPS unoptimized.
Great landing. You are professional. After landing procedure. After landing procedure complete. Flaps up and set.
Sounds like you know what you're doing, Uncle John.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Play it by ear. and hope for the best. I'll just push any of the switches, no matter. Just press a few. It looks good.
Okay. Excellent. Gonna do a replay now, guys. I just want to stop, get the engines off, and then just file the flight for the VA, and then I'm gonna do a replay quick. I'm gonna see if it looks any better. I almost forgot to record the replay section. Yeah, I think so too. This one isn't bad. I just don't think it's optimized, and all these extra unnecessary static aircraft is just an absolute waste of space and frames and computing power anyway. Why I didn't get a configurator with the scenery to just switch them off, I don't know.
Still got a lot of work to do in this 12.
Yeah. There we go. Thanks for flying with Uncle John.
No, pleasure.
Ready to set down the cruiser.
Oops. Okay, hold on. Stop. Right, so this is unfortunately where I started the recording of the playback feature, so let's have a look see. Yes, I was battling this thing, eh?
That landing was good.
That landing was good. Oh, okay, alright, as long as you think so. Man, this thing was really not nice to land, so anyway. It looks like such a cartoon. Interesting.
We've got got the wind, so I got Nicker.
What about winds?
So you did not get